How's it going, everybody? We're doing another episode of Genshin Impact. Wait, sorry. There we go. Okay, now we can continue. So, this was my ex-girlfriend's statue. Strange how they made it look like Mipha. Wasn't that like a whole subplot where Link was supposed to marry Mipha, but then she died due to tragic circumstances? I don't know if that's like a spoiler, but rest assured it's gonna become a very significant plot point in approximately 0 seconds. He's a big boy. Very, very big boy. King Dorephan is a very big boy. You're the Hylian champion. Whoa, my god, whoa, that's a real shocker. I didn't know that. Yeah, I've been sleeping. You know, just doing a good old power nap for 100 years. You lend us your strength. No man, I'm not as strong as I used to be. That power nap I mentioned earlier inadvertently sort of did the opposite. My big meaty muscles atrophied. Like a lot. Man, I just want to get back to wandering around the open world. I don't care about the story. Also, I think Muzu is kind of racist, but that's okay. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. Yeah, thanks for discouraging me. That's kind of loud. It was in the direction of the Iron Glizzy. Wait a second. The Iron Glizzy was the Divine Beast this entire time. Why did I not pick up on the correlation? So I gotta get myself a shock arrow. So we're gonna have to electrocute the Glizzy. Very well. He does that same pose every 5 seconds. What if it's just his way of coping with his sister's death? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows you will need to appease Varuta. But you know what, maybe you should do it instead. I honestly suspect that he's plotting a betrayal. I don't know, man. I think he's kind of racist. Why don't you go get the bolts yourself, then? I'm wearing the sweater Mipha made for me. So, you guys arguing about something? Does it have anything to do with me? BRB, having a flashback. Where did everybody else go? It's like everyone just disappeared. Mipha, did you have something to do with this? No, it was actually Muzu. The mutiny has already begun. Oh, I'm on top of the Iron Glizzy. Oh, okay, why do I keep calling it a Glizzy?
This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a
Your hair is a fucking dolphin.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do?
Just send the Guardians after them. It's no big deal.
If anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you.
Yeah, try saying that in 100 years.
You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I remember every detail of it. Ploymus Mountain. Terrifying creature lives up there. Obviously, they're the only ones who do have the shock arrows, and it's totally not a trap. I have to get 20 shock arrows, by the way. Guess I'll be spending the next 4 to 5 hours dealing with that, as the reservoir cracks open and all of Hyrule gets flooded, or at least this one section of Hyrule. That was my best impression of Azora. Did I do a good job? Can I just use 77 regular arrows? All we need is just one, and a lot of luck. We don't need 20 shock arrows because I'm an anime protagonist. I'm overpowered as all hell. So there's a waterfall nearby. That's probably it over there, but who knows? There's a lot of waterfalls in Hyrule. I may as well investigate every single one I can. Now the only question is, how do I swim upward? Do I just... I don't have the muscles for this. Ha! Just kidding! I lied about my atrophy. After one romantic evening with Mipha, I gained the powers of Azora. Gonna go up against this Lionel. Gonna do a very powerful breaststroke. Then they're just gonna phase out of reality. Their body cannot physically handle my strength, and they'll turn to dust. I can take him on with a broken Boko shield and a lightsaber, but not a real lightsaber, one of those toy lightsabers you get at a Toys R Us back in 2004 when it was still open. And there they are, the weakest enemy in the entire game. I cannot wait to lose to them. I've reconsidered, maybe I should try being stealthy. Nope, they saw me. They're a red Lionel, they're F-tier trash. I should be able to handle this without a problem. Yeah, that's the best you've got. I won. Don't worry, gang. I am absolutely immune to the plot. I cannot be hurt. Oh, it can breathe fire. I wish I was warned about this ahead of time, but you know who didn't warn me about this? Yuzu, who's obviously banking on me getting killed. I am overpowering this giant pile of garbage that makes me feel like a pile of garbage, and I'm just projecting my feelings of worthlessness upon it. Did I also mention that I was asleep for 100 years? I'm just gonna run this time. I don't care. Anime. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I got you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna keep shooting arrows at you until you kill me. Yeah, I got you. I got you stuck in a loop. How does that make you feel? Know my pain. Oh! Need to think of some kind of strategy. Oh, he's distracted. Okay, good. As long as he doesn't come back up here, I should be good. I should be completely safe and free to explore the place in the hopes that I can find enough of those lightning arrows. Yeah, I just innocuously decided to whistle. I'm just eccentric like that. Certainly it won't backfire. What's up with you? Oh, I thought you were just another long-headed Zora, but you're actually just a sign. Jump at your own risk? Okay, fine. I don't give a shit. How many do I have? I gotta get one more. Okay, and then I'll jump. Ah, yes. The final arrow of electricity. Now I can go. So what's up with the bed? Oh, I see. This is where Mifa and I were supposed to Netflix and chill, but she got a Disney death instead. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. Got my Boko shield. Boko shield that's on the verge of breaking. Ha, I'm unstoppable in the water, and then suddenly it just shoots electricity out of its trunk. 100 years ago, Mifa would be doing this to me. You want me to break the ice? Okay. Let me, get out my shock arrows first. Oh god! Is this your only attack to throw ice at me? You found my weakness. This time they're made of spikes. I'll just have to block it with my own ice. Haha, it worked. Ah! I think we subdued it. I'm now gonna go inside of the elephant.
I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived.
What if I just decided to take off my shirt? It was just like shirtless the entire time. You know, give me some fan service. Okay, maybe for 1 minute. 1 minute is all I will allow. Okay, now I'm feeling really self-conscious. I'm feeling really self-conscious. The only one who could see me shirtless is Urbosa. What? Anyways, I just shot the eyeball. Okay, now I can actually take my shirt off in peace. Ah. Oh, you think you're tough shit, huh? Yeah, I thought you were tough shit. Honestly, the hardest enemy in the entire freaking thing. Gotta find my way in here. Seems I'm not clever enough to solve the answer. I mean, if this was a Metroid game, I definitely would be saying that unironically.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast.
She sounds a little sarcastic. Mifa, if you want me to, I could just put my shirt back on. I mean, all you have to do is ask. I now have full control over the elephant. I have full control over the iron glizzy. Look, that is a recurring gag that I'm actually regretting dearly. Oh, that's real nice. Last thing I wanted to see today. No, you were supposed to go the other way. Oh, what's this? Defying gravity? Really wish you wouldn't take your time. That's why. Fun fact, I'm developing a genuine hatred for this puzzle. I had to vent my feelings somehow. All right, I'm gonna do something absolutely risky here. Let's go! Oh no, I'm trapped! It's okay, I got to the pedestal. No, wait, no, come back out, come back out. I know exactly what Mifa's gonna say as soon as I, activate this. She's gonna say, Link, there are 3 more terminals remaining. I've known her for a long time, trust me, she will say this.
3 terminals.
Haha! I knew she would say that! I know a way to get around this. Go around it. Oh, and there's nothing over here, by the way. I can make it. Yeah, thank you for being an anti-joke. I had the punchline set up and everything for me to fail. One of the terminals is over here, but I gotta stop this from flowing. How do I do that? Occam's razor is pretty damn attractive sometimes, but only when I solve a puzzle quickly. If it takes me a solid 30 minutes to beat, then I resent them. I just hope this doesn't move in the opposite direction. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, awesome. I was expecting you to do that the moment I stepped on top of one of the gear parts. Gear ears. Is that what they're called? I was supposed to comedically fall down to the bottom, but no, we're not allowed to have fun. Her point of view. Will I be able to reach this? That was quite underwhelming. The answer was yes. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't underwhelming. Please, let me go back. Let me go back. I will not fall off this time. Oh, honestly, I was expecting to actually fall off. We've had too many subversions today. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm just gonna jump down there. Woohoo! Yeah, hope I don't get skin burns. Look, there's enough open space for me to get across if I'm careful. This was all I ever wanted.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit.
Okay, hope there's no problems along the way. No, it's totally fine. My guard is totally down right now. All the terminals have been activated. There's gonna be no other threats that I'm aware of. Mipha, are there any other threats I should be aware of? And she's not saying anything, so I'm totally, like, confident. Got a quarter of my health, and I don't expect to lose any. Uh-huh. Nice. I appreciate your lack of communication from beyond the grave. Aw, it's trying to do its best impersonation of a cleric beast. I can take care of it. Yeah, thanks for warning me about this. It's very appreciated, Mipha.
Spear has a long reach.
How long? Ah! Hey, get back here, coward. This guy killed my ex-girlfriend. There we go. Everything's back to normal. Fear the power of winter! You know, because it was an ice cube. I go into my freezer every morning to just bask in the glory of all the ice cubes in there. And I keep thinking, wow, it's gonna be a wonderful Christmas. Oh, look at you. You're not so tough, are you? You also got a wild hairdo. Better not come over here. Thank you for appreciating my personal space. Ah, look at him, he's going for a swim. Next thing you know, Father Gascoigne's gonna show up. I don't know, I've never played Bloodborne. Once you activate the main control unit, you won't be able to enter the Divine Beast. I don't know, I was kind of thinking about staying here and, you know, just moving in.
Hello, Link.
Yo,
Because
how you
of
doing?
your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well.
Ruta's a robot. Ruta's my ancestor controlling the robot. Oh, right. Who is this person again? I lost all my memory. I have the ability to summon bubbles now.
Save Princess Zelda.
Oh shit! Oh look, there's a shrine! I found a shrine! Yeah, just keep blasting a laser at the castle. I want to make sure that very top of the castle isn't there anymore.
My father, are you well, I wonder?
I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but I think he I don't know, how do I say this? Look, I'm not the type of person to typically fat shame somebody, but you know, as a concerned citizen, and someone who is also fat, so I can take the moral high ground, he is going on a diet, and he's gonna do great. Oh, hey look, Muzu wants to give me an apology chest. There's gonna be a spring with a boxing glove on it as soon as I open the chest. Maybe I should have Muzu open the chest. You almost broke my arm. I did it! I saved the fish people! Now to find a way to get back to that shrine. So what's next on my to-do list? There's going up to the volcano, there's going to the desert, and then there's dealing with the descendant of my narcissistic bird friend, if that's how the story goes. Oh, and then there's getting the Master Sword, which is apparently a really big deal. Definitely gonna have to get that at some point. Though to be honest, I'm pretty confident that I'd be able to take out Ganon without it. He's a chump. Ganondorf is beta. If you could take him out with a stick, then what does that say about Ganondorf? Oh, I thought you were another Zora for a second. My favorite part is when the wind actively works against me. What if the elements are secretly working for Ganon? Damn, it looks like they're trying to seal this place off with more thorns. I bet you they can't reach me because of these spikes. Or they could just come through here. 5 flames. So what do you want me to do with them? My local fireman always told me to avoid the flames. Reused asset from the Great Plateau! Yeah! I hope this Octorok doesn't notice me. Imagine walking through the woods and then you find like a little lake. And then you see this thing just pop out of it. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it to the waterfall? I can tell you this for a fact, I'm not gonna make it to the waterfall because I suck at swimming. Little did they know that I'm a lying sack of shit. The air has become very cold. Oh, so this little jacket here isn't enough. It's just called ignoring the cold. The cold isn't real. My mind makes it real. The cold is part of my imagination. Why are my fingers black? All I have to do is just eat the ice and it'll mutate me genetically. What happens if I eat the icy meat? Would that make things worse? I have achieved absolutely nothing! Next time I'm getting a bigger coat. I'm starting to think that open world games are kind of disappointing. Yeah, he was just waving at me. I took that personally. Oh, nice. Obviously, you're important. Unless if I decided to put those rocks in stasis. So there's a row of rocks, and one rock is frozen, and then I just keep knocking on the one frozen rock, and then... Have you ever heard of physics? Newton's law of motion. You know about the Fig Newton cookies? If you have like a Fig Newton cookie, and if you throw it at a rock, nothing will happen to it. I think I made a pretty solid argument. All of my arguments are solid. Ah, yes, sexy Mordecai. He moved to Hyrule, and he got some gains. And he learned to play the accordion. Also, Ass is back. It took you a long time to return, buddy. Where were you? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the ride. I wanted to cook something. I think it's time to have some dinner. I'm not allowed to eat dinner until I've broken a toe. That's the message I'm getting. It's a weird cultural tradition in Hyrule. Imagine passing the flame and having a way to do it. Actually, no, I do have a way. You don't really need to do any of that. No, you weren't supposed to do it that way. Hey look, we got the thick boys. That's where the thick boys live. The hotter the climate, the thicker they become because they've adapted to their environment. Let's interact with the thick boy though. No way. That's the lizard. Or is it a salamander? The fun police would probably call it a salamander, but you know what? All polices are not fun. And here on the Matthew McBacon channel, we strive to have fun. Someone comes up to me and says that it's a salamander. I will take it as a personal slight. Oh, look at a little family of slime over here. Oh, God, no! It looks like this place here is really, really spicy. But don't worry, I have a frozen steak. I'll be totally fine for like a minute. Why am I not fine? Why am I still on fire? Mifa's Grace! Mifa's Grace! Please come back! Oh, okay. Never mind. False alarm. Gee, it sure is boring around here. That's pretty much what anyone would say when they're playing an open world video game. It's so original, complaining about an open world game while playing an open world game. Controversy brings in views. My fucking god, Zelda Breath of the Wild is the most pathetic game I've played in my entire life, and it really just sets a bad precedence for the Nintendo Switch going forth. What do you expect me to do for like 60 to 70 hours? Just walk around a field with nothing in it, collecting plants and flowers? What am I supposed to do with these plants and flowers? Oh, you expect me to put them in a pot and cook them? Where's the 5-hour tutorials on how to play the game? Where's Zelda? Telling me that I'm super important. I want to walk to an NPC in Kakariko Village and have them say to me, Link, you're the most important person in Hyrule. Wait, I'm supposed to just go off and do my own thing? I hope the sequel's a very linear game, but I still think it would be terrible. The fearsome lasers did absolutely nothing. You know, if this was Ocarina of Time, I would have been killed in one single hit by those lasers. Really says a lot about a civilization today. You know, in Ocarina of Time, they didn't even understand the concept of motion controls. Man, I just want to be back in the 90s. I'm gonna have nightmares about this place. If they ever make a sequel, I pray to God they don't do stuff like this. I hate motion controls. It makes me emotional. I'm just gonna do this and hope I get lucky. Come on! Motion controls are more evil than Ganon. I go from being a parody of someone complaining about this game to someone who's actually complaining about this game. That's what motion controls can do to a person's sanity. I've met good people who have seen motion controls firsthand, and I stopped recognizing them after that. They weren't even the same person. They used to be so pure and innocent, and then they faced the corruption. The unholy corruption. This fucking abominable level. Oh, thank you. I may actually reconsider. I was gonna put you on the tier below F tier, but now that I finished this level, I'm just gonna keep you on F. Pepperoni. You're kidding me. Seriously. Another level with motion controls. Well, this one isn't as bad. I was expecting things to get really complicated. Compared to the last one, this one was free. This is the exact same lab from Matino Village. You know, there's a certain game that wouldn't reuse assets. We're gonna have to blow this place up. I see a crack back here. Sturdier than I thought. Well, I thought there was a doppelganger of me behind me, but no, that's just another person. You're the one called Link? I could be. I need to show this guy proof that I'm the actual, genuine article. Here's my full frontal for you. Yes, the number of scars in your body, just as I remember. And no nipples. So here's what's gonna go down, gamers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head all the way back to Hateno Village. And we're going to carry a blue light all the way over here. Now imagine if I actually had to do that. That would suck. I'm gonna take twice as long finding the actual flames. Oh, actually they're right over there. I'm looking forward to there being some absurd obstacles. Don't mind me, I'm accidentally starting a forest fire. Today's just one of those days, you know? The lantern is so far away. It just keeps getting farther and farther. I bet you the second I make it to that lantern, my BOGO club is just gonna dissolve into nothing. I can guarantee you that it's going to happen. See? I knew exactly that was gonna happen. I feel like I can't even speak anymore, my fucking god. This bigger one will probably last longer. Oh, and there's a lantern over there. So it's not just about endurance and size. You can do it. You can survive this. I believe in you. You are big. You are tough. You are the embodiment of my worsening depression. Please, why do you have to rain? You got any beds? I need to find a place to cry myself to sleep. You also have a massive hole in your wall. Thought I'd let you know that. Soft bed is 40 rupees. Sorry, man, but I like it when my beds are hard as a rock. In fact, just get a rock and just let me sleep on it.